Yo, what is up guys? Zorain here with another TemTem video. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. So yeah, from last time I did say that I was going to be making a new team. Well, not making any team. I'm going to be using one of my other teams temporarily until we see when they decide to do Pokemon Showdown. There's nothing gimmicky about it or anything, but it does feature a couple tems that I think aren't really seen a lot in the meta right now, and I thought maybe you guys will enjoy that at least. So anyways, we'll get right into the team. So the team that we're going to be using is this one. Now you see there are some meta teams in here, meta teams in here, but they just work really well with what's in it. And personally, I just really like using Raycon. So anything that gets me to use Raycon in my Inky, I'll be more than happy to be using it. So for now, let's just get right into each Temtem what their whole thing is. So yeah, we have Golzy in the team. Sparkling Bullet, Hasty Lunge, Oshi, and Uppercut. Hasty Lunge is really just there for the adrenaline shot. And it's really good to just have it in case you need like some sort of priority or something, some like boost like damage to do just in case maybe you're about to faint or you really just want to go before they do. So it's really good to just have it as a it's kind of like a failsafe. While Sparkling Bullet is going to be his main electric damage dealing if he's outspeeding, which usually he is because he's a very fast tem to begin with. So yeah, and then Oshidashi Uppercut obviously to hit anything else. Tortonite being the one of the things that I like using. I kind of wish I could get a Luma one, but with my luck in radars, that's probably never going to happen. I did 2 more radars not too long ago, and I still haven't gotten anything, and it's getting really frustrating. It's honestly starting to burn me out of Temtem, and that's why I didn't make a video yesterday. Was because I just needed a break from it because it's really frustrating doing all these raiders and not getting anything. Seeing my feathers never going up because I just keep doing radars and just not getting them. So there's no other way to get these really unless I want to do it through Digilair. So I don't have really anyone to do Digilairs, and Digilairs isn't exactly a great way to try to get Lumas either if they are 5%. So I'm kind of at RNG's mercy right now. But anyways, Tortonite here is just, at 200 speed, it outspeeds like everything that isn't Amphitheater with Crystal Spike and Rotting Goo if synergized, as well as Crystal Deluge. So that's more than enough speed to at least guarantee, I think, 8 outspeed. I think when I was seeing the speed, it outspeeds things like Yalis. It's outspeeds it. Let me just put it this way: it outspeeds everything that's 320 speed and below. Anything higher, and I will get outsped. So that's really Amphitheater, maybe Oshiera, I think. So that's where the speed lies, and then it's just E2 stamina and 93 HP, and then everything into special attack. So yeah, Night Garden is really nice to have just to get those dooms in case you deal with stall. It's really good with the other Temtem that's in this that I really enjoy using. So I'll explain after once I get into it, but I did explain it in one of my videos already. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. So yeah, Rolder is here. Rolder you already know, very popular in the meta right now. It's like on every team. For good reason, it's because it has a great move set and it's just really bulky, and with reactive vial and target rush, it also becomes a massive damaging beast if it stays in too long, and usually it does because it's just overly a broken Temtem. Hopefully they nerf it, and for now I'm using it just because it fits really well in my team. If they do nerf it, depending on the nerfs, I'm probably going to switch to Mouflonk, and that would mean I would switch Tortonite's trait to Confined, because then I could do things like cage in my turtle, and then once I cage in the turtle, it'll get the +2/+2 defense, and then on top of that, it's really good if you want to also like lead Mouflonk, and then after you cage, you could get maybe a free KO if you're lucky. Well, not if you're lucky. It depends on what you're leading into. So let's say you go. Let's not even put an example of Torton. Let's say you go Mouflonk, and then they go something like Kinu Howler. You could trap the Kinu with Mouflonk, and just get a free kill with the Quetzalcoatl on Raikon. So you stuff like that. You could do stuff like that with Muflon because of her reward. So, but the also being able to confine and get a cage in is also really nice, just because it'll make your Tortonite bulkier, and then I can use Reactive Vial on my Tortonite to make it even harder to take down. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking once Roller goes down. But anyways, Scunch, very standard to have in teams like this with Raikon and stuff like that. I make it really fast so that way it's able to perfect jab before Inky or Raikon. Raikon is speed tuned, so it will always go before Scunch after a jab. So oh no, after, wait, is it after or before? It's after, right? Yeah, so Scunch goes first, and after that it's Raikon, and at least you get the -2 and then get the Quetzalcoatl off. So usually you can get like a free K off like that. So that's usually what it's here for. I go for Haidouchi over Ninja Jutsu just because Haidouchi can sometimes have value when you need to put something to sleep, just to kind of like keep yourself getting doubled in. That's really nice. So that's why I use Haidouchi. Emperor, my Inky. You've seen it in other teams. Just another electric check for things that it can hit. There's a lot of winds and waters in the team in the meta right now, so Inky's pretty good with Sparking Bullet. Of course, there's a lot of Earth as well, so it's really hard to bring in. And this team has a very big Earth weakness, which I've noticed. But that's kind of what happens when I bring Tortonite. I was a bit going to bring Platimus instead of Tortonite, but I kind of wanted to have fun with Tortonite, so I put it in because with Duck you'd have a one less Earth weakness, but that's okay. Tortonite is really fun, so we'll do that. Vento. Vento is another one that I really like using, and it's been doing a lot of work on this team. It's very fast. Sorry, it's very fast so that it can go before Raikon and Inky as well. So that's kind of the whole reason to be using it. At such a speed, it's very squishy, but it hits really hard. So usually a double in usually gets you a KO depending on the TemTem. So it's really nice. It also depends on the like it could even take out rollers with an Inky out, but it really depends on the rollers spread. But overall, it's really nice. Especially works really well with Tortonite with the Crystal Deluges, and not only with the Crystal Deluge, you can put them to sleep. There's also Strangle to help disable Tems if you need to. So all in all, it's a pretty solid Tem, and like if you feel like you're about to go down, you could always just sacrifice, give the other Tem some defenses if you think that you're not going to survive anyway. So it's a really good Tem. It's a really fun Tem too. And we have Raikon, obviously Prideful, with Quetzalcoatl, Held Anger, Meteor Swarm, and Gaia. Just overall standard set to just do what Raikon does best, is try to just Quetzalcoatl and take them down. And then we have Token, of course. Token is just my other fire check in case Raikon gets banned with Chimerians and Kinus and other stuff that might need to be checked. Faraga usually is really good to have. It also gets it banned over Raikon sometimes, which lets Raikon come in and really do its Raikon things. So all in all, this is the team. Hopefully you guys enjoy the team. I will have the TEM team link in the description below, as always, for you guys to look at the team and see what if you guys want to change anything on the team, or want to try it out, or if you just need a team that maybe do well depending on how they perform in these battles. But I will say that in the time that I've used it, it's done pretty well. And it's also done, like it's not that bad, especially with Vento and Tortonite. They've come out a lot and they're really fun. So hopefully we'll get to see that in these videos where Tortonite and Vento kind of come out a lot. Same with Inky and Raikon over the metas. But we'll see. Alright, so that's going to be the team. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the first battle. Peace out until then. Alright guys, first battle of the night. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. I would like some wins from the tragedy of the last two videos that but yeah, we'll see. So again, Sebastian. No, it's Sebastian. Isn't that the dude from Black Butler? I don't know if I can win. And look at that, very generic meta team. That's all you ever see on ladder. I honestly don't know why you guys even like me doing these videos since every team is literally the exact same team whenever I fight. Like, I have some meta teams now, but like, you don't see most of these teams out, right? Well, you see these like everything all the time. You just always see these things in the team. Like there's always two rock and roller, so there's two earths, which means I'm going to have a very bad time with that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and bend two rock. But yeah, that's usually how it goes. And then he just goes Golzy Roller if I go Vento. He's not going that, but he's probably problem is I don't have any toxics to deal with that damn thing. That's always a problem. Trying to think how I'm gonna approach this. Okay, he just goes Roller, right? And then I'm just very, very upset. I think I still go Raycon, deal with it. I could go Roller myself, right? Was an option. What does he have to deal with it though? I could go Raycon or I could go Roller myself. I think I'm gonna go Raycon though. Roller wouldn't be a bad option just because then it kind of deals with like everything on his team, I guess, in a way. I could always just perfect jab into a trail impact or something. Well, now I could ban the other Earth. Kind of frees up a lot of my Tems from getting obliterated completely. Just not a bad thing. I think he bans Tortonite so he could bring Golzy though. Oh, he bans Inky. Interesting. I would have banned Tortonite there, but I guess he wants to bring Grandpa in. I guess that makes sense. I absolutely need Roller, I believe. I don't think I cannot bring Roller into this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to bring Roller. Now, Minotaur isn't that scary because it doesn't have a turn one psychic move. So I can still perfect jab into Quetzal on it. That should be fine. I don't think I need... Well, I don't think I need the Tolkon anymore. So I'm just gonna go Vento. So yeah, Vento and Tortonite coming in turn one, but obviously, like I said, Tortonite was really just there for the Minotaur, so if I just KO it now, which probably won't be a problem. But I need to KO it now. Yeah, so I won't be getting Motivator, which is completely fine. I don't care if I don't get Motivator here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a perfect jab here and then Quetzaleno. Might not do enough, but we kind of just have to hit it. And we'll be faster than it on turn 2, so it's not a big deal. How am I gonna get rid of this Tyrannek though? Tyrannek is kind of a pain. It's just existing is a pain. Problem. It doesn't do too much to my Ray though, but it's just a pain in the butt because I can't get any prideful stacks. But yeah, this is just how the meta is right now, and it's a very boring meta because everybody runs the same team. Don't know how they have fun running the same exact team, but they do. Especially right now, they should just be having fun, trying out different teams because there's no real incentive to be doing ladder right now until season 1 actually hits off. Pretty good damage. At least that's what I think. He's purgationing, which is fine. I'm just gonna start hitting that thing in the face now. I'm just gonna go straight for the Quetzaleno on the Moo Moo Milk. He's just trying to boost that thing up because it makes sense. Does he even have... he didn't really have any way to really do anything. But I'm gonna start lowering this thing's HP as well. Ronnie being taken out is fine. He goes for the hasty lunge. Because he knows he's going down, so he might as well just hasty lunge me. I'm not fast enough just yet, and even Prideful's not gonna be enough. Skunch goes down here, but that's fine. At least we took out the main threat there. Now what do I bring out? Can't really bring out Vento yet. I mean, if he brings out Golzy, that's not really a problem. So I'm just gonna bring out Hank. The thing that's going to be a big problem though is the Voloran. I believe, not the Voloran, sorry, the Grandpa. The Grandpa's going to be really annoying. We're just gonna go for the Drill Impact here in Stone Ball. Not gonna be enough. It's gonna outgrown or growth or whatever it's called. But I kind of just need to take this down. Yeah, outgrowth. Maybe I could have swapped, but at this point it's just better to just try to take it down as fast as possible. Maybe I could go for a Rock Paw here. I wonder if Goring takes out the so then I could just go for a Gaia here. That'd be fun. These meta teams are so boring and they're so lame. Turmeric isn't even that big of a problem. It's more like just everything that enables it. But yeah, okay, that's good. At least I took it down. I don't know if Marin takes me down here though. No, it doesn't. Good. Problem is I still need to take out the Golzy. If I could take out Golzy, Vento, and Daya can basically come in and not have to worry too much. Yeah, he's trying to save his Golzy for last. That's what he's trying to do. Which makes sense, but wish it wasn't the case. Well, I'm just gonna go for the Quetzaleno stuff. I don't even get the boost even though it goes down. That's so lame. It shouldn't work like that. It should if it's dead, it should just completely nullify the ability. Like I should not have to deal with that. Oh, I was too slow. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Yeah, I think I don't win this anyways. Because he still has Voloran there. Voloran just never runs out of stamina no matter what you do. So that's gonna be fun. I think I just go for the Unseen Blow. Like right now, I just have to keep going for that side. And try to force the Golzy out. That's really I can do. Well, we got the hit before that thing could do that, so that's at least good. So at least now that thing is done. Now Voloran comes out. We definitely don't survive a I wonder if Sacrifice would be the play here. I don't think it is. No, it's definitely not the play. If I'm lucky, he doesn't double in. If he doubles in, I'm dead. Oh, okay, he didn't double in. Thankfully, I have Lightning Rod just so I can survive those hasty lunges. He went for nauseous bomb. Damn, that thing is not running out of stamina. And now all he has left is the all he has left now is this. It depends. It's a strange vest. It is, might be a problem, but we'll see. Let's just go for a crystal spike here and just lower it down a little, because we could probably hit it with a Tortonite Garden maybe once it's up. You could see why Roller is such a menace of TemTem. It came in. After that, it never left. It never left the battlefield. It just doesn't leave, and it's insane. That I think the other problem is that neutral moves are just have really good stamina efficient, but you know, competitive channel is going to tell you otherwise. That's not a problem, even though that's literally why most of the other moves that got their low base power and everything nerfed are the reason. So thankfully, he decided to give up instead of trying, because he could have probably still won, maybe. Alright, second battle. Still confused, not gonna lie. Was Hyperkinetic Strike just not up? Because if he just went for a Hyperkinetic, he probably could have just maybe won. But it's kind of weird that he didn't go for a Hyperkinetic there. Like, if he thought that I was going to survive, why didn't he just, And look at this, another brain dead meta team again. Oh my god. Like I said, this meta is really just same Tems over and over. This is all I see. This is really all I see in the meta. Even though season really isn't worth just tryharding. It really isn't. I could understand when season 1 starts to try hard, but right now it's not worth tryharding. They always ban Golzy. They only have one, so I'm just gonna ban Roller. Roller is indeed a problem in my team. I'm going to go ahead and ban it. See, the problem is that Tyrannek is also a problem, and Gyarados for poor Inky. So I can't even bring him. It's kind of hard to bring Inky, right? Because then they just bring what's his face, Tyrannek out, or even what's his face. What I could do is I could go Inky. Possibly. Honestly, I don't know what to bring. Invento. This is kind of a risky play, but the reason I'm doing it is because he kind of really has to force himself to attack one side at least. All right, so here, what do I want to ban? What's a big problem in this team? It's probably not Minosaur. But if I no, it's not Minosaur. It might be Tyrannek, honestly. It might be Tyrannek. Yeah, let's just get rid of Tyrannek. Tyrannek is just annoying to deal with. It's not even that it's strong. Its trait is just really annoying to deal with. Having to deal with its trait is no fun, no bueno. The Roller's gone, which is fine. I still have my thingy-bob in the back. There's many ways to deal with my I think I have to bring Tortonite though, right? Tortonite has to come out. It's gonna be rough because if he could just go for a I don't think Sparkling Bullet is the play here. Truth be told. Because he could just switch out. A lot of people play the most obvious ways though. At least that's how I think they play, and he could just go into... What does he go into though? I mean, he could go into anything and not be worried because it's stupid Gallus. Right. But if he switches into I think his problem is that it's literally weak to Gialis in every void possible. I'm not sure if he just stays in. If he stays in and I switch into Ray, it's gonna be a problem. But I don't think he stays in. I think he switches out into probably like Tang. Which if he does, then I think the best possible play here is actually just go Beta Burst into the Kojin. Or I could stay in and just double in just in case it does stay in. Okay, it doesn't. Maybe I should have swapped out. Oh, into Heather. I was thinking maybe it would just switch into I was thinking it switches into Golzy. Not into that. Jesus, that did so much. Will this kill though? Doesn't kill. That's so bad. The fact that it doesn't kill is a problem. Now what do I do? He probably just goes for sharp stabs. I'm not faster than it, especially now that it got a boost. I think I switch into Ray and Daya here. Into my Tortonite. This is really the only way. At least get, if I predicted this right, I should be fine. But yeah, that thing is getting faster, and that trait is still such a troubling trait. Such a troubling trait. Yeah, so there's the sharp stabs, and there's the hasty lunge. And there's the adrenaline shot, right? No, oh right, it's moral. No adrenaline shot, so we're actually in a good spot here. I think he switches out the Preston into Kojin. That's what I think he's gonna do. I don't see him doing anything else. That he switches into Kojin and then he switches into Tokon maybe. So I'm thinking I'm switching into Inky here and just going for the Rotting Goo on the Preston slot. I think that's fine. Yeah. These meta players are pretty predictable. Is the sad part. They're very, very predictable. Yep, he's switching out into Tokon. Watch. Predictable. Just because they're just meta slaves. Honestly, I don't even see them as good players. I just see them as meta slaves because they should know that's like the most obvious play. If they were good, they would see that and just not play the way they play. Now he has Aquatic online though, right? And Tornado. Which puts me in a very bad spot because even when you punish people for these plays, they're still in a good spot. Like, it doesn't really matter how I play this because he still has Aquatic and Tornado, both priority moves. So even if I play this pitch perfect, it doesn't really matter. At this point, I don't really need Vento. Just gonna go for Crystal Spikes here. No, we're switching out into to Scunch, sorry. Forgot which side was coming out. Really all I can do, just to kind of preserve, and then next turn I can at least come in and I can at least come in and do something with yeah, there's the Aquatic. It's just so by the book. I went for Fiery Soul. Not what I expected him to go for. Not what I expected at all. I'm gonna go into Emperor here. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go for a I could go for mineral help. I think Golzy might come out, but if I predict this wrong and he doesn't, problem is he still has Tornado. I'm just gonna go ahead and just go for the Savage. You know, I'm gonna go Savage. Yeah, just get it out. That's at least one thing down. I don't think Tsunami kills me though. That's at least good. So now here's the problem. That's Golzy. He still has Golzy's a problem. Golzy is indeed a problem. There's the moral boosting whip again. So I'm thinking I'm just going for the I could just go for the meteor just to hit them both. And then switch into Zaya. It's a risky play because they could just double into Ray, but Ray's kind of bulky and this thing doesn't get a Yeah, I think this is okay to do. I think this is okay to do because I think then I could at least get Motivator going. If I could get Motivator, I might be able to outspeed Golzy. He might have gone for the if he goes for the Scunch, then that would be perfect for me. He doesn't. I went straight for it, wow. Yeah, at least it does enough to at least take him down. Problem is now this thing comes out, right? I switch into Scunch here and just go for the Crystal Spikes. Just to at least give me a little leeway. Yeah, because there's AC Lunge. Not outspeeding that, no matter what. Damn, I'm not outspeeding Gallus either? Really? Oh, because of the moral boosting whip, right? I think I lose to the Gallus. I don't think I win. Because even with the boost, it wasn't enough. I needed to be able to survive more, but yeah, I think I just lose here. Unfortunate. He didn't even need to do that. Pretty sure a helicopter kick kills both of them, but this is how, like I said, they're not good players. They're just running meta teams. That's all they're doing. Because they could have just ended the game there. Helicopter kick would have killed both of them. Like, there's no way Rakan lives at that percent of HP. Oh well. That's meta for you. It's a boring, boring thing to see. Ah, man. That's why there's Tems that are just meta, man. Even when you punish them for playing the way they play, you still lose because of Tems are just too strong. Some moves are just too strong on certain Tems that shouldn't be on certain Tems. Like Aquatic Whirlwind being priority 3 on a very fast, insane Tem. No idea why very fast Tems need to have very fast priority moves. But you know, it's like in my honest opinion, it makes no sense because why should a very fast Tem have a way to just be 100% guaranteed not to be outsped? The whole point is to be able to try to outspeed them somehow, and if there's no way to do it, on a slower tem, then there really isn't any point. But anyways, there's two things here that I do not want to see, but let's just ban this. Oh, I meant to ban Roller, my bad. But yeah, here's another one. At least this time they have Momo and Valash, so that's cool. And Kinu, so that's cool, you know. At least they have something new. Something new to deal with. I just go these two. I think that's fine. Then he's gonna go Roller. Yep, there it is. Roller. That's why I wanted to ban Roller, but I accidentally banned Wolfie instead. Not what I wanted to do. Probably bans Vento here. Yep, Vento's gone. A Vento would be a very good idea for you. You have Momo. Okay. The reason I say he should have banned Vento is because then I get Crystal Deluge, so I can at least stop the Roller from doing anything. Once one of my Tems goes, so that's okay. For me, that's perfectly fine. I think here it's either Inky or Golzy, right? I think Golzy, because Inky, as much as I would like to bring it, oh, I guess maybe. No, we definitely need it. Definitely need Golzy for obvious reasons. And that reason is that there's a Oshidashi with those things names. But yeah, I needed to bring the I needed to ban Roller. Roller might not being banned might cost me the game here. Not going to lie to you there. But I'm just gonna go for the for this. He doesn't really have any good switch-ins anyways. He does have the Gialis to switch into, but I think Duchess is what's gonna come out, so I'm gonna go into Vento. I think that's okay to do. The reason being, I think Duchess or Kinu come out. Kinu for the Protector buff. Most likely, 100% is a Protector buff. Yeah, here he's gonna leave, which is fine. It's either Kinu or the dog. Yep, the dog, there it is. Which is fine. I think what here I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to have to sleep the dog. Not sleep the dog, sorry. Somebody's doesn't kill. This just shouldn't kill. I wonder if I just go for the rest of the Deluge on the dog instead. And just beta burst. Cause yeah, I do lose him, but I do lose my thing. No, let's go for this. And just go for a beta burst. See what happens. Deluge, so it gets put to sleep. Oh, we actually get the beta burst off. Does it kill though? Doesn't. Wow, that thing has some nasty. That thing has some nasty special defense for it to be able to live that. Not going to lie to you there. Thing is, I'm about to lose my only option to Minotaur, right? The crystal spikes and then. But then I just might die to it, so. I think I'm gonna go for Rotting Goo here and then switch into Bruce. I don't know why I went for that play, but I felt like that would have just been better. Here he just gorings me. Okay, Kinu. Kinu coming out is interesting. I wonder if it's just so you can get that boost. I still need my Vento. I also still need my yeah. That's at -1, so might not be needed as badly anymore. I just hasty lunch and hope it goes down. Which one hits harder? Both hit the same thing, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for hasty lunch into this. Oh, never mind. It's already faster. It's already faster. Oh boy. That's not good. That is no bueno that it's faster. What do I do here? Not much I can do here. But we are faster than it though. I just go for the unseen into the Oshi. Then it just switches into Minotaur. Oh, these meta teams are so annoying to deal with. It's already faster. It's already on Tardy Rush, I think. Yeah, it's already on Tardy Rush, so I don't win this anymore. It's already on Tardy Rush. 100% can't win anymore. I think Tardy Rush needs to just go. I think Rolder's trade is just too much. It's bulky. It's super bulky. It's super bulky. It has really good damage, really good moveset. Goes really well with reactive. Like it's just wait. It didn't even have. How did we get outsped then? Or did it? Or does it just say that it's on Tardy Rush every turn? Because there's no way it outsped a Golzy and a Eventual without Tardy Rush. Yeah, that makes no sense. I think it just says it every time. Oh, he's on placement. It's just running a meta team. Oh, funny. All right, fellas. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Honestly, I don't know if I want to keep playing and making videos for TemTem until they bring out a patch to fix all this meta mess. Because I'm not going to lie, it's just really boring seeing the same boring Tems every single match. It's like they can't think for themselves. They just see whatever the top 3 players are playing and then they just play it. Which just makes sense because they're just it's not even their fault. It's more Kreml's fault for not being able to balance these stems properly. Like if a meta literally is consisting of like the same 10 Tems when there's 150, it's like what 160 Tems to mess around with, and only about 10, like literally like what, like 10%? No, not is that even 10%? Not even. That's like 5% of the Tems are being used competitively. There's a problem because it's just not fun seeing the exact same Tems over and over. And some of them are not busted in terms of how their stats or anything. It's just they're busted because the busted Tems work really well with them. As long as those busted Tems keep destroying the meta, there's just going to be over and over. And Rolder is just one of them. And they honestly should have just quickly hotfixed Rolder, seeing how dominant it was. It is in the meta. Like, there's a couple of them. Gialis, Rolder, Golzy, and I love Golzy. Like, I love Golzy as a Temtem, but I don't mind seeing it getting nerfed to the damn ground. If it loses Hasty Lunge, for sure. Same thing with Minotaur. Hasty Lunge is such a problematic move, and the whole point they didn't want to give Sparkling Bullet like priority was because it was going to be problematic. And here we have Hasty Lunge doing exactly exactly that. They think that overexerting is going to change anything. When you literally give them a gear that makes it so overexerting isn't a problem. It really only takes one turn to decide a match very easily. So one turn is enough with adrenaline shot. I do this all the time on my in my battles. That's why you run adrenaline shot. It can literally change the whole battle by you just having hasty lunge, even if you don't have any synergy. You literally don't have to bring natures because you have adrenaline shot. You don't need it. So right now the meta is just really boring. It's as you can see, I literally fought practically the same three teams over and over. You might as well just have like the same person running the same team because that's basically the whole video. It's just me fighting the same teams, or maybe like two, three different teams in it, and it's ridiculous. Like Roller right now is just too much. Roller is just way too much. Golzy is pretty up there as well because I think it's mainly just hasty lunge being a problem. Minotaur is a problem just because of Rusher. Rusher, it's just so funny because they literally nerfed these traits that had the exact same kind of function that Rusher has for its being super oppressive, and then they just make a new trait that does the exact same thing that makes things really annoying because speed is everything in any game that's turn based. If you're faster, you're usually going to be winning because you're hitting them first. So usually that puts them at a disadvantage because maybe you knock them out before they do, before they can knock you out, putting them down one before you can even react. So it's just weird. I honestly think they need to just once the patch comes out, it'll be hopefully much more fun. Honestly, I haven't seen such a boring meta in such a long time, and there's been some metas where they're just really boring, the same things over and over again. And honestly, Gialis has been in the meta for way, way, way too long. Like, I don't think I've seen Gialis not being used in any of the years that it's been out. Like, even when it didn't have helicopter kick, it was still good. So I don't know why they gave it helicopter kick. It's such a fast hem. It's pretty bulky. Its moves aren't even that stamina heavy, so its low stamina isn't even a problem. They just use bait on it, making those moves even more efficient. So you don't really even have to run stamina on Gialis. Focus those things on other parts of his stats. So it's a mess. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying to make videos, but it's gonna be tough if all I'm going to be seeing is these same copy and pasted teams. So, anyways, guys, as always, I'm always ranting about this damn meta. Crema needs to get to these patches much quicker because it's just too much. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.